Welcome back. This time, we will learn how to subtract integers. And here's the rule. To subtract an integer, add its opposite. First, change the sign of the subtrahend. Then second, proceed the rule in adding integers. Let me show you a short video published on YouTube on how to subtract positive and negative integers.
All of the rules and scenarios, remembering how to add and subtract negative numbers can be difficult. Here's a little trick to help you remember. Let's say we want to solve 3 plus negative 7. First, imagine a number line with a bird sitting on our first number, 3. The operation, plus or minus, tells you which end of the number line to look at. Since we're adding, our little bird will look right, towards the positive end. Our second number tells us how far to move and which direction to move. We'll move forward if it's positive and backwards if it's negative. Since our second number is a negative 7, our little bird is going to move backwards 7 spaces. Since he landed at negative 4, that's our answer. 3 plus negative 7 equals negative 4. Let's try another one. What about negative 2 minus negative 4? Our first number is negative 2, so that's where we'll start. Our operation is a minus, so our bird will look left, towards the negative end. Our second number is a negative 4. Therefore, our bird will move backwards 4 spaces. Our bird landed at positive 2, and that's our answer. Negative 2 minus negative 4 equals 2. Let's recap. The first number is where you start. The operation tells you where to look, plus, right, or minus, left. The second number tells you how far to move and in which direction, positive, forward, or negative, backwards. Where you land is your answer. That's it. You now know a trick for adding and subtracting negative numbers.
This time, let's go back to our rule. For example, if you add two positive integers, you subtract them, and you copy the sign of the larger number. For example, 2 minus 5. Both are positive, so we subtract them. 3. And the greater number is negative, so the answer is negative 3. Another. Negative minus another negative is to subtract them and copy the larger integer sign. Since we have negative and negative near to each other, we multiply them. Negative times negative is positive. We copy the first one, negative 2 plus 5. So based on the addition of integers, we subtract them. 5 minus 2 is 3. The sign of the greater number is 5. It's positive. So the answer is positive 3. Next, 2 minus negative 5. Negative times negative is positive, so we change its sign. It becomes 2 plus 5. Since both have the same signs, we will add them. The answer is 7. Next, negative 2 minus 5. This is the same as negative 2 plus negative 5. So the answer is negative 7. Let's have more examples. For example, we have 7 minus 4. This is a basic subtraction. So the answer is 3 because the sign of the greater number is positive. Number 2, 4 minus 5. This is positive. The other is negative. Based on the rule of addition, we need to subtract them. So the answer is 1. But the sign of the greater number is negative. So the answer is negative 1. Let's have number 3. Negative 4 minus negative 6. The negative and negative go near to each other, so we change the sign. That becomes, we copy negative 4. Negative times negative is positive 6. Now we proceed to the rule in adding. They have different signs. So remember, different signs subtract. We subtract them. 2. The sign of the greater number is positive. So the answer is positive 2. Let's go to number 4. 5 minus negative 2. We copy 5 first, and negative times negative becomes positive. Positive 2. Same signs, add and keep. So we add them, then we copy the sign. The answer is 7. Let's go to the 5th one. Negative 4 minus 3. This is negative, and this is negative. Actually, that can be written as negative 4 plus negative 3. They are just the same. Based on the rule in addition, same signs, add and keep. So we add them, that's 7, and we keep the sign, that's negative. So the answer is negative 7. Let us have more examples. For example, 4 minus 7. This is positive, this is negative. So we subtract them. 7 minus 4 is 3. The greater number is negative 7. The sign is negative. So the answer will be negative 3. Second, negative 4 minus 3. This is negative, and this is negative. And the rule says, same signs, add and keep. So we add them, 7, then we copy the sign of the number. That's negative 7. Next, number 3. 3 minus negative 2. Negative and negative are next to each other. So we change the sign. Plus 2. Same signs, add and keep. So the answer is 5. Now it's your turn to do activity number 2.